Welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for Aquarius, and I did just try another video a minute ago, but I'm having some technical difficulties as per usual. Just want to say thank you to all those that follow. I know my reads aren't super consistent, so I'm losing some subscribers due to that, but I just want to let you know that I will continue to do them for those that are still interested and watch, but I do what I can with the time that I have. So again, really want to say appreciated those that are my subscribers and that do continue to follow, and I will try to get more out there as I can here. I'm just doing a quick short read this morning, and I'm not a big morning person, so bear with me. Anyway, this is for Aquarius, and this will be for August 2022. I'm just going to pull a few cards and give you the general energies for the month, and again, that'll be for career, money, finance, as well as general energies, and as they are general readings, they won't resonate for everyone, so just take what speaks to you and leave the rest. Okay, so just asking my spirit family to please help guide the reading and to give us the clearest message possible as to what the general energies are that are coming through for the month of August for Aquarius in 2022. What are the general energies? 4 cards, please. General energies coming out for Aquarius in the month of August 2022. General energies for Aquarius, August 2022. General energies for August 2022. Okay, it seems like there is some focus on relationships, connections, business possibly as well, but connections nonetheless. Lover's card, clarify. And please clarify the 2 of Pentacles. Please clarify the Knight of Cups. What's that bringing in? Why the Strength card? And why the Judgment? And why the 3 of Cups? What is the 3 of Cups? Not taking that just because. Too many cards. What is the 3 of Cups energy? For Aquarius for August 2022. Okay. I feel like you're trying to expand your overall social circle. I feel like there may have been a period of insecurity, feeling a lack of finances being, that you didn't feel like your finances were in good shape. I feel like you're kind of having to be flexible in a long-term relationship or a marriage or some kind of organization or group, something to do with business as well, or a contractual connection or some kind of very significant connection here. There is a sense that you might be feeling a little chaotic in some respects, either with your time, your energy. Something just feels like it's a little out of whack and that you don't have full structure, because you're trying to organize yourself. You're trying to get to this point with that Hierophant card being a card of, could be Taurus here as well, that stands out. But your major arcana, of course, is the Lover's card. Everything else is sort of secondary. These are, even with the Judgment card as well as the Hierophant, this is just clarifiers. So I'm just going to pull a last card here just in terms of an outcome. What is the outcome energy? Career, money, finance, and overall biggest energies that are coming through for August for Aquarius 2022. Okay, so the Devil as well as the Money card. So there could be a blockade around finances or going forward with an opportunity at this time, or maybe you're not seeing an opportunity. I still feel like there is an opportunity, at least one, coming through for those that are looking for work, but it may not be the opportunity perhaps that you were hoping for. There might be too many demands of you because of this Strength card coming through here. There might be too much ego in the way around those that you're dealing with. There could be, or ego could be a part of a situation in some regard here, but there is definitely a corporation or a strong contractual feeling that is coming through with the reading. And there's also energy here around someone from the past in terms of a relationship that may be on your mind at this time. Past relationship, past marriage connection, something that may have some kind of interplay with this devil energy. Could be dealing with a Capricorn here as well. But I feel like you really want to expand yourself. You want to expand your social group, that you want to start having some celebrations. And I feel that you will in this month, in August. There is some sense that you are going to be going forward in that way. I feel like you may be coming from an introspective space, though, because of that energy of being more social starting out here. It feels as though perhaps you have been in, kind of a searching for your own truth, searching for your own answers kind of place, looking for something deeper within yourself to help illuminate the way forward. Because with that, and there could very well be, as I say, a celebration that's coming through here with that Three of Cups, because there's some kind of a gathering here, and you're expanding it in some way. Three of Cups energy could also be dealing with an organization or a group of people, where you're trying to bring something forward and expand it on that level in terms of a project. But either way, you could be getting some support, in a healing way from friends or family or somebody, or your connections, period, in this period of August. But it also speaks to, as I say, family reunions or engagements or something moving forward, in a holiday time frame, which would, be obviously July, August, that kind of thing, moving into autumn. There is a sense of going public with something as well, if we're referring to a business idea here, because of the Three of Cups and also that Three of Wands energy. But either way, there's a sense of there's joy in this month. There's good times coming through because of gatherings and connections with people. Could be even old friends, family, or old connections, old lovers, anything like that. But there's definitely some people or something from the past that's a part of this energy here as well, with that Six of Cups clarifying with the Lover's card. So maybe even somebody that you were considering or thinking of in this way is on your mind from the past, but could be a relationship as well that, you're trying to reconnect. But either way, there's something about that you're having some flexibility is required in terms of dealing with a business organization or a structure or a family or even a long-term commitment. Relationship is strongly kind of coming through here. But I do feel overall there is some possible blockages or toxic elements in around the money area. And maybe that's why you're feeling maybe too spread thin. But socially, things are looking good for you. Money-wise, I would say you're sort of having to stretch things out a little bit. And there is, an issue as far as, again, group interactions might be helping to pull you through whatever this insecurity is in terms of lack for your finances. But we also have that energy of needing to be a little more easygoing, as I say, more flexible in regards to this Hierophant energy. And that Hierophant, as I say, can represent anything from, your spirituality, but I'm strongly getting this is more around the money aspect here. So it just feels like there's more around either a long-term relationship of some sort where there's some blockages around the money area, or long-term connection, something from the past anyway that's uprooted here in around a group, or sorry, in around a structured environment. There's something about a lack, not having enough money or something, or feeling that way, feeling chained to improve the finances in some way is really what sort of coming through there. The relationship, I feel something might have gone bad here in the past, and that there is some restrictions around that. And again, whatever that energy is, it's somehow rooted around finances, and there's some fear around that path. There's resistance around it. There's also a sense that you want to, that you might be trying to kind of juggle possibly two jobs, or trying to do something in addition to maybe moving into a new energy, moving into a new job, or you're finding that there is, something is not quite what what was anticipated to be, I guess is maybe the better way to put it. You could be feeling that there is some level of restriction around, I don't know if this is so much, you're bound in some way. You feel like you're locked into something with that devil energy there. Maybe there is a sense that you're suffocated by a whole bunch of rules here, that there's not a lot of, openings here for you to feel free in the way that you're going forward. Maybe you feel too caught up in around your work, or that's all there is going on right now, and yet there's not a lot of money that's kind of showing itself yet. You might be feeling as well, like I said, with that devil energy, a little bit helpless or trapped in some way, restricted for sure by finances, but certainly by your own thinking, and feeling like you are kind of a slave to a situation, like you're not able to, really sort of find yourself in this new. And I feel like there's something new here that you maybe started, but it feels like you haven't quite found, you might have some bad habits. You haven't quite found your balance yet. Sorry, my cat's moving around here. There's also that energy of, because again, with that Three of Cups and the Three of Wands and wanting to expand socially and start moving ahead, it just feels like you might feel like you just want to get out and do something. But sorry, my kitty's in the room here. Oh, Pepper, lie down. But somehow I just feel like you're quite bound here in some way, and that you're not able to go forward. I mean, the Knight of Cups is really an energy as well around trying to move something, or something is moving forward, but it's more of a sense of trying to set some financial goals for yourself. Emotionally, I feel like you're developing through, some persevering energy with the Strength card, but the ego may have been taking some hits here with the Judgment card and the Five of Pentacles. But again, that Knight of Cups is really focused on emotion. So, and there's a lot of cards here of emotion. So the Three of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Cups. So there are a lot of energies around reflecting an awful lot here, going back into the past. I feel like you are trying to make some changes on that level. You're trying to find maybe new love, a new path with a heart, passion project, work situation where you can really find yourself invested in something. I feel like you are approaching your life in an intuitive way, in terms of business, in terms of love, in terms of your heart. I feel like you're kind of in a space of just biding your time right now. I don't feel like there's a lot of action, even though the Knight of Cups is an action card, but that's more around the emotional front. There is also energy that, the money is going out just as fast as it's coming in. You may not be feeling very lucky at this time. I feel like, again, you're trying to struggle through some financial situations. You might be really looking at your belief systems at this time. More so, really focused on that. And again, with that Strength card, I feel like you're really putting yourself through some reevaluations of who you are, especially with the Judgment card following that. I feel like you are trying to discover certain truths about yourself, trying to reawaken again, trying to find that new path again, trying to find a fresh start in a practical way, trying to find a way to deal with your past. There might be some harsh judging of yourself or others at this time. But I feel like you still have hope with that Judgment card, even though you're feeling maybe a little more insecure in how you're going forward. There also is a sense that, you're kind of approaching some kind of a crossroads, and where you need to actually change your direction or your purpose, or your sense of self is undergoing this kind of change. Your ego is changing. Maybe who you saw yourself before has changed. With that Strength card, it does really represent a lot of things around. It's also a Leo energy for sure, but again, it's sort of secondary to the Knight of Cups here. But it definitely implies, that you are trusting in your own abilities. But there's also that sense that, you're having to draw that out of yourself. You're having to go deep for the knowledge. You're having to strive toward the balance. It's not coming easily, but you are relying on your emotional intuition to support you at this time. And I feel like you're also relying on some friends to be able to go forward here as well. I feel like you're trying to really gain control in the month of August, really gain control of yourself and your destiny, and move your plans ahead here so that you can expand with that Three of Wands. I feel like that's how you're starting off the month. I feel like you're in a fairly strong position in terms of your support systems, but I still feel like it is an intense period for you to try to better yourself financially. I feel like you just have to be patient in terms of the money before you're able to really move ahead here, before you can really capitalize on anything, because you're still in a period of almost healing, or because there's so much reflection and trying to find balance, between spiritually, or, in your inner world and your outer world, in the financial aspects of things. But there is willpower and determination with that card as well. Sorry. And also with the Two of Pentacles energy there as well. And again, that's flexibility and trying to find the balance between things. But it's also between head and heart, that kind of thing. But we also, I know, Pepper, I hear you, but I'm going to have to wait. But it's also about trying different projects, or maybe different things or burdens around your time in regards to a position, a job, or something corporate is, making you feel like you can't quite you can't strike that balance yet. You can't quite find your way through yet to be able to feel like you're in control of things. There is also that sense that you are one thing is affecting the other. The money's affecting a relationship, possibly here from the past. The past may be affecting your current situation here in a pretty significant way, that it's throwing you off balance. The energy around the Lover's card, again, this is more around the sense that there's a contractual situation, or a strong relationship, or strong friendship, or strong connection in business or otherwise that seems to be relevant. But again, it's something that's long-standing, because it's coming through with the Six of Cups energy. So it's it's a person you've known for some time, but there's also a lot of reflection going on there with this person of the past, because it's somehow still relevant or impacting your current world. So this could be also you taking a look at your childhood, you doing some, reminiscent of the old memories, and children even. But there's also that family kind of card that's coming through there, family energy. Things from childhood, wishes, dreams. You're kind of in a place where you're reviewing your life in that way. It's also a sense that somehow an old job or an old position or something from the past, maybe like a job of some sort or a hobby of something along that line that you might be considering doing again or doing in addition to a corporate job. You might be trying to expand that as well. Networking. So there might be more than one thing here that you're working on, but you're trying to expand that in the month of August. So that seems to be kind of the main energies for what you're dealing with. But I'll see if I can pull an additional advice card just to get, this is the Archangel Power Tarot cards, and this is Doreen Virtue. Okay, so what is the advice for Aquarius in the month of August 2022? What is the advice in August 2022 for Aquarius? Spirit team. Well, it is certainly about prosperity arising from wise planning and taking time, or time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. And then we also have the Moon card, the opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So there might be something in that as well. Like I said, that you're kind of, I'm going to reflect on the book here as well, just to get a little more detail. But Three of Gabriel. Yeah, this is dealing with your self-confidence. So this is about using teamwork to bring about your outcome. It is indicating that you're making some good choices and some long-term planning, and you're definitely, you've got some good ideas in terms of business and travel. I don't see travel specifically in this month, though, but you're reviewing your options and you're keeping your enthusiasm higher. But it's going to take some time on those returns, is what the card sort of indicates. And then we also have the card of the Moon. So that one is definitely about kind of reflection. Usually the Moon in itself with the General Tarot is all about kind of dealing with some of the deeper emotions. And this is what the message is here as well. So it could be messages from deceased loved ones, information or motivation, something that's coming through, but it's definitely a card of working through your fears, reviewing your plans, reviewing life, using your intuition to be able to come through here and make those revisions. So that is really your advice for the month of August, Aquarius. And I hope that gave you a little bit of insight. I know I'm not super consistent on my readings here, but I am trying. And I do really appreciate those that follow. I do understand that it's certainly better to get monthly readings and more consistent, but life gets busy and we all have additional dreams that we're trying to pursue. So I would hope that you will move forward on yours as well, as I am trying to do with mine. And again, I hope these little readings do give you a little bit of guidance and insight to be able to move forward. So best of luck. We'll see you in September. I might try to do a few other additional reads here as I can. As I say, I'm a little more sporadic and spontaneous that way. But best of luck to you, Aquarius, and we'll see you in future reads.